Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It is FF Wigs here today, bringing you our predictions here for the Thursday night football game. I'm at least picking the Vikings here. I believe Papa Wigs is as well, but I wouldn't doubt it if he tried going with the upset here. Papa Wigs not going to be here tonight. He's on an interview right now, and then he's getting ready for a show out in Fargo. So it's probably just going to be me here the next few days, um, recording videos and uploading our streams. So I'll kind of just dive right on into it. I think here that the Vikings have the upper hand. I just think from a health standpoint, really, they are better off. They have more weapons there on their offense. They have a healthier team, surprisingly, and really, that's like the biggest edge I can give them. You look at Sam Darnold and Matthew Stafford. Honestly, right now, I think they're pretty comparable, with Darnold being a little bit better. Um, but it wouldn't surprise me, I guess, if Stafford came out and had a pretty good game here against the Vikings. He does have a history of playing well against the Vikings. That's the only reason I say that. And he does have Cooper Kupp coming back here this week, so it wouldn't surprise me if him and Kupp had a really good connection here in this week's matchup. And again, Stafford just plays good against the Vikings, so it would not be out of the park for this to be a close game or even the Rams taking it. I am just going to pick the Vikings, so I think they're just a better team right now. This is also a game where, depending on how each team does, we could possibly see a trade happening here. Um, After this game on Thursday, I could totally see a trade happening between the two on Friday. There's been talks that um, the Vikings are interested in Stafford, while the Rams are interested in picking up Darnold, a younger quarterback. My bold prediction is that the Vikings, whether they win or lose, might just end up trading Darnold to the Rams for Stafford, and then I think they maybe throw in a lower pick, like a fourth or fifth, to get Cooper Kupp in the mix as well, because Darnold's age would help, balance out those picks. So it wouldn't surprise me if they end up trying to throw a pick that way. That is just my bold take here. I know that is not related to the game, but whether the Vikings win or lose, it wouldn't surprise me, because then they wouldn't really have to um, put up that much of a fight next year between Darnold and McCarthy, especially if Darnold keeps playing the way he is, and you just draft McCarthy, and Darnold's really young, so worst comes to worst, he signed Stafford to just a year or two deal, and um, you could see him maybe play a year there with McCarthy behind him, but that goes McCarthy a year or two develop, and if we were able to get someone like Kupp, that'd be insane with Justin Jefferson. That is just a bold prediction. I know it's game aside, but relating back here to the game, I think that it's going to really come down to which team gets the run game going. Kyren Williams has been a beast this year, so if the Vikings can't stop him, this game's going to be really close. With Cooper Kupp being back, it wouldn't surprise me if that frees up Williams even more here in this game. So I think between the two running backs, whoever has the better game is going to win the game. Same as last week with the Lions. We saw Gibbs have a better game than Jones, and that kind of was the deciding factor there. Everything was within like 10 yards, 2 points of each other. It was a very similar game between the Vikings and the Lions, but the Vikings I could very well see struggle against the run game of Kyren Williams. He's been a beast, a touchdown machine. He's put up a lot of yards in a lot of games already, so don't be surprised if he completely just goes rogue against the Vikings and goes for like 100 plus yards rushing, 140 combined or something like that. It wouldn't be out of the ballpark, but if the Vikings can stop them, I could totally see them winning this game, which I am going with right now. They are my pick here. I can't speak much for my dad here on this, but I could see him going either way. I could see him playing the upset card at the Rams with Kupp being back, because that really just could be enough right there to beat the Vikings. But then I could also see him going with the Vikings with how they looked last week. He actually was impressed by how they played against the Lions, outside of poor defensive play, but he was surprised the game was close, and it kind of made him second think it a little bit. And if they come out here this week and win it, then um, he might be on board with the Vikings. If the Vikings go out and trade for Stafford after this game, he's definitely on board with them. It wouldn't be out of the ballpark. They have the cap space next year, and you just never know what'll happen. But that's our quick little review here of the night. Again, Papa Wiggs, busy man. He's got stuff going on. Interview right now, and he's gonna be gone in Fargo this weekend, so it'll probably just be me here the next few videos. But I appreciate you guys for stopping on by. Make sure to check us out on YouTube, Fantasy Fools, and then check us out on Instagram, TikTok, and X, Fantasy Fools PPR.